been listening to the Shade Place Podcast. Ah, yes. Finally. You've been listening to the Shade Place Podcast. Ah, yes. Finally.
I'm right here, bro. I'm about to start it. Just keep your joint. Just mute your joint and black screen your joint. Like I always start off with a song. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Can you hear me good though?
Oh yeah, Matt. Look, Matt, I can hear you great.
Okay. I'm about to mute my mic now.
All right. And black is screen.
Yeah. Still back on my feet, I'm shining. Used to pick up, now don't call declining. No hard feelings, just on different timing. I accidentally said I miss you, I was fucking lying. Hey, focus on myself, I'm eating clean, I'm drinking lots of water. Waking up at 7, hit the gym, I swear I'm going hard. Supposed to pick my phone, boom, I promise I don't wanna be bothered. He was using me, I cut him out, became a promise. I don't know what's going on, but y'all feeling good, and y'all looking better. Once I thought I never get up, yeah, now they hit me up, so smell, cause y'all feeling good, and y'all looking good, yeah. Ooh, ain't no hard feelings, I'm gonna watch it. Ain't no hard feelings, I'm gonna watch it. Slept on me, got it wrong. Took for me and left me alone. With my heart, I got it fixed. Expensive fist on my pillow. Left on you, my hands come home. First for me is not no bones. Play for us, I'm the me. Ain't gotta get the tone away. Manifest another play. I'm on the news, nerves, and I'm starting to feel like some mistake. I'm going hard, don't need a break. I'm going hard, I up the weight. My family good, my kids good. It's safe to say I made the way. I don't know what's going on, Talk feeling good, talk looking good. What's the thought I never feel? Now they help me up, so I'm smile. Cause talk feeling good, talk looking good, yeah. Ooh, ain't no hard feelings. I'm on the God's share. Ain't no hard feelings. I came a long way through the struggle. I took all the pain, even though you changed up. On me, I never complained. I knew nothing lasts forever. I'm a player in the game. I had to call up all connections. I ain't stupid or insane. Now I got a perfect storm, wet like the rain. Ain't no hard feelings. I just choose to do some other thing. I take it with so see on the yacht, count G. I say fucking and forgive them. I just love doing me. Ain't you goofy black dog, little gangster to the back. I make money in my sleep. I'm rather fortunate to thank. Pay attention if you want me. Now put your on some game. I'm a real good. You never was about a thing. Ooh, ain't no hard feelings. Yeah, I'm on the God's share. Ooh, ain't no hard feelings. I'm on the God's share.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on in, my friend. Come on in. Come on in. Let's get this thing started. Yeah. Welcome, my friend. I'm glad that you is here on the 1st of August on a Friday evening. Let everybody know who you is and what you do, man. Let them know.
Okay, well, can you hear me good?
Yeah, now, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm author T.B. Scott. I'm a published author. I've been in the industry about 13 years. Had about 9 books on Amazon's bestseller list. I'm also the CEO and owner of my own imprint entitled Mr. Chronic Black Presents, because when I first came in the game back in 2012, my original pen name was Mr. Chronic 3000, and then I switched it over to Mr. Chronic Black. So now I just use my regular name, T.B. Scott.
Okay. Look, and I heard that, you know what I'm saying? And can you turn your stuff down some? Because I want everybody to hear you. Turn your stuff down some. My bad. You good, you straight.
Yeah, I was outside. The neighbor ice cream truck was going by.
I heard that. So you said you is a author and you got your own business. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And you said that you've been an author for 13 years?
Yeah, since 2012.
Wow. So what is that like? Like what was your first book?
The first book I came in the game with, it was in like a compilation book. I came in with a group of friends from we had a little blogging crew called the Lyricist Firm, and we came in the industry together under as a writing group, and we decided we were gonna put a group book out. So the first book was the Lyricist Firm, One Family, One Love. I had a short story in there called Runaway Love, and I had like a couple poetry pieces. I don't really do poetry, but I just wing something for the book. And my very first solo book was a story called Old Man Lou that came out under my Mr. Chronic 3000
name. Wow. I heard that. So what I always ask my guests, right? Yeah, I mean, especially ones that write like me and you know what I'm saying? When you did the first book, where was you at during that time in life?
Oh, what was I at? I was doing actually housekeeping at the Philadelphia Museum of Art over there. So I was working as a housekeeper when I first started writing that book. Like I knew I was gonna release a solo book, but I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna write about. And then, as Cat Williams always said, just hit the blunt one good time and it'll give you an idea. And that's actually where the idea for my book came from. I was like,
right.
I should call this book Old Man Lou and make it about this dude, this detective who's investigating his father-in-law's death. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea for a book.
Look, he said that sounds like a good idea for a book. I heard that. Oh man, that right there is awesome. And how long did it take y'all to do the book as a group? What is that like? Because I never wrote a book like with all of us, with all my friends. Because I got friends that write books too. Like, what's that like?
Well, actually, to take it back, we all met through this app. You probably remember this app too. It was called Moco Space. I don't know if
I heard of it. I heard of it.
it was like a dating app, and you could play games on there. But they also had like a big blogging community on there. So I would just like write general think pieces on there, and then like people could subscribe. Well, they're not subscribed. They could follow your page like on any other app. So I started getting followers by the day, and then I linked up with some people that was part of one of the blogging crews, and I was like, all right, I'll get down with y'all. Because before that, me and my boy from Texas, we had our own little crew, you know. But then he really wasn't into the whole. He was more the MC. I was like more the think pieces, and I didn't even think about short stories. I just winged a short story. What was it called? It was called Blackheart. I actually put it out as a book as well. It was called Blackheart. It was like this interracial serial couple. I mean, this interracial serial killing couple. Like, think natural born killers about a black dude and a white chick. And like the chick, her name was the white chick. Her name was Denise. She was like really off her rocker. She was like Mallory in Natural Born Killers. And I'm gonna tell you who I modeled her at. And I modeled her after what's the name's ex-wife, Charlie Sheen's ex-wife, Denise Richards.
Okay. Wow.
So,
sound like that was like a good book. Like when y'all first came out with it, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that's real talk. You know. So my next question, what inspires you on the daily basis? I mean, every day. What inspires you?
Well, I guess I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but like I'm 52 now, and I'm like thinking, like, damn, it's a lot of people that's checking. Like God calling a lot of people home, man. And you know, I'm 52. I'll be 53 next month. They getting younger and younger. I'm like, damn. You got to spend like the years that you're spending. Like when you hit this age range, you realize, not to be a downer, but like you realize, yeah, God gonna call me home soon. So you really can't think on that. You just gotta live your life, man. That's what I think about every day. Just get up and just live your life, because you never know when he's gonna call you home, especially the older you get. So it's like, let me just go ahead and live and do what I want to do what makes me happy. Because when you're trying to make other people happy, you're gonna make yourself miserable. Do what makes you happy.
Wow, and it's funny that you say all that because I'm 37. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a while to be like, yo, like you gotta do what you gotta do now. Like you made everybody else like had like you know good, and now it's time to look out for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that in a rude way, but I know when God be like, it's your turn, Breon, it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to always carry this weight. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't for you to carry in the first place.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I realized that I had to like give that away. And I say that because I look at the books that I wrote and stuff like that, right? I'm working on my fifth one like right now. You know, and this book is taking a lot of time. And like the previous books, it took me like 6 months to a year. This one is taking longer. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I totally understand what God had placed in me. Cause sometimes when I read the book, you know, I the the outline, it starts to come again. You know what I'm saying? The ideas start to come again. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Cool. And for the fifth book, I use the previous verses from the previous books, and I received the revelation different in this book than the previous books. And like I said, these are the same verses, the same scriptures, but it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And I'm like,
I would say to that,
wow.
because you know what, the industry today is not like it was like back in the early days when like you had people like Juan, and you could buy the books on the streets, on the street corners and stuff like that before the internet. It's a different game now. Like back then, say if True to the Game came out, you'd be waiting like 3 or 4 years for the sequel. With the internet today, it's like they put part one out. What's this? August 1st. By September 1st, they want the sequel, and it's like, I like what you're doing, because what I want to say to you is, don't worry about how long it takes you to write the book. You know what I'm saying? write the book that you want to write, no matter how long it takes. You know what I mean? It's quality over quantity. And I'm not trying to be like, come ain't nobody net, but a lot of these authors out here just be rushing product out. It's like, this can't be a complete book. Part 1 just came out. How you got part 2 a month later? And then also another part of that is the reader's attention span is real short. Like they also want it quick. That's why I just mostly do standalone. But with you, just take your time. Write the book that you want to write. There is no time frame.
I know it's definitely not. You know what I'm saying? And I realized with this one, because this year been one of them years, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I see why the book ain't dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? Because this year not done in where I'm at in this season with God, it's not done yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Like I totally understand that. You know what I'm saying? And you said that you have your own business. Like, and what do you do as far as your own business?
Well, like I said, I'm CEO and owner of Mr. Chronic Black Presents, my own little independent publishing company. And right now, I haven't taken on any authors yet because the business is like still not even really 6-7 months old yet, not even a year old yet.
Okay.
So right now, it's like a big different one from author to also being published because this is, and yes, you know, running the business, you got to make sure before you bring anybody on that everything is lined up. So it's a struggle right now because it's just a struggle because it's never easy starting your own imprint. So I'm still finding my way as a publisher and as an author. I'm just trying to get this publishing part of it locked in before I really bring on any other authors because so many publishers will they'll promise you a whole lot, but you're not going to get it. A lot of times you're better off coming out signing as just doing it on your own and just doing it through KDP on your own. But with me, I'm like, all right, if I bring somebody on, I want to make sure that I can get them where they need to be because I don't want to. Someone's trusting me with their career, so that's something you shouldn't really be playing around with. Someone's trusting you with their career, their dream.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you know, it's like we see all the time with the record industry.
So. That's a prime example. Yeah, that's definitely a good example that you use. You know what I'm saying with the industry because you have folks' lives in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow. And like that's the same thing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got these books, and I love the fact that I have somebody that I trust, which is my big sister. You know what I'm saying? Like she helps me with like the books. She helps me with the clothing line. You know what I'm saying? She even helped me with like the podcast. So I'm just like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to learn. Yeah, I have the support system and like my bros too, but like I like just tell them like to share stuff, you know what I'm saying? And once they share or if they tag me, that's fine too, you know what I'm saying? Like so you folks can see what I'm doing too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real good. You know what I'm saying? So you're a business owner and you're an author, right?
Yes.
So my question is, which hat is the hardest? Which hat is the least, and why those hats?
The hardest hat is the owner, and the easiest is being an author. And the reason why, because like I just said, starting a new business is frustrating. You know, it's going to test your patience, but you got to have that patience. But being an author is easy because it's like it just comes second nature. Like every book I wrote is just pretty much a freestyle. Like some authors map their books out, and a lot of us we just freestyle just whatever we're feeling at that moment. So that's easier. That's like riding a bike.
Yeah. So my question is, how many books do you have out? If you mind me asking.
No, because I had like a little bit close to 30 out, but a lot of books I had took down because I was with other publishing companies and I didn't feel like putting them back up as re-releases yet. So, but including the ones I took down, like close to 30.
Wow.
And plus anthologies and compilations.
Okay. Wow. That's amazing, man. That's a lot of books. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? That's a lot of books. And you said 30. Look, I'm on my fifth. I'm like, sheesh. Look, sheesh. You know, but it's funny, right?
Mm,
Because I've learned that I like to write because of the job that I do and the job that I had. You know what I'm saying? I was an educator. I was in the education system, so I had to take notes. I had to write. You know what I'm
that
saying? I had to mark stuff up. So that was like like the next thing. You know. So I just was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And not just that. Like I also like coach too. You know what I'm saying? I'm an
okay,
assist. I am a assistant basketball coach with one of my friends,
okay.
and sometimes I'll write up plays. Like he allow me, like, and he like, yo, Bree, like, why won't you write up a play? And I'm like, you sure you want me to write? Look, you want me to write up? So I write up a play here and there, and and our boys, we like they execute well. Like too well, but it's alright though. You know what I'm saying? So that
So
became a second nature, like right there.
you keep active.
Yeah, yeah. I have to. You know what I'm saying? And right now, as me and you talk, I got like a big case of like pens, like right next to me in the drawer. Look, a big case. You know what I'm saying? Like just in case. So I always had stuff to write with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my question is, right, for the up and coming artists, right? What is the best advice would you give them? Like for like the young ones, because you know, like they like to get stuff done quick and at a certain time.
Don't rush. Just take your time. Don't like when you first coming out, because especially when your first book, don't rush it, because like they say, you only get one chance to make a first impression. And it's already
Mm.
hard enough getting viewers as it is with the social media crowd, because it's so oversaturated at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time to put out something worth quality. Don't worry about if it's going to
Mm.
hit or not. Just write your book and promote, market, do whatever you can. Don't just live
I
on
like that.
social media. If you got a job, get you some paperbacks. Like I used to sell paperbacks at my old job. You
Okay.
know, I knew when payday coming. They already knew I write
Hmm.
books. When payday come here, boom, I got y'all books.
Right, right. Hey
You know,
man, like
you gotta hustle.
that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? And I tell folks like I'm a podcaster and I got my own clothes, and I'm an author, but I still got a 9 to 5 though. Like I probably
Yeah.
don't look like I got a 9 to 5, but in order to buy stuff, I gotta work. In order to get these
Hmm.
books, I gotta work. In order to get these clothes, I gotta work. In order to keep this bill up, I gotta work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like everybody see the glam and they see everything nice, but they don't understand the dedication. You know what I'm saying? And the hard work behind stuff.
It's like this meme I saw on Facebook, and it says basically what you just said. Everybody wants the glamour, but nobody wants the hard work. And there was a picture of a ballerina, but it was her
Ooh,
feet, and it was showing all the scars and bruises on her feet. And that's the part they say nobody wants this part.
mm, wow, that's deep. That is deep. That's something. That's really something to think about, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's real. Like that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, what do you like about writing your craft? Like, what is you trying to leave in the earth that nobody else ain't leave in the earth yet?
But as far as my writing legacy, or
Yeah, like your message. Yeah.
um It's crazy because every book that I write, I always try to put. They all come. Who am I holding? They all come with a message. I wrote one particular book called "Bitch I Own You," and
Mm-hmm.
that book specifically was dealing with domestic violence. And
Mm.
usually, when you
Okay.
read these books, it's always like a one-sided book. Not to short anybody's experience, but it's always like the female getting beat on by the dude. So I decided I'm going to do domestic violence from all standpoints, from the man domestic violence, the man and
Mm.
woman, teen domestic violence, and woman on woman domestic violence. Hit it all
Oh
in
wow.
one book, but it's still a
Okay.
good story. But I'm always going to leave a message. So I guess the legacy I want to leave is I just want to leave a message. I don't want to be like that author that you read their books and it's like, all right, on to the next. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
remember my books like you did the legends. Like 10, 5,
Mm.
10 years, I want you to see one of my books by I remember I read that book. I want legend status. I'm not even gonna hold you. I want legend status.
Oh, he said I want legend status. That's powerful, man. I heard that. Look, hey, and it's not a thing wrong with it, right? And I once heard this quote, right, from one of my favorite basketball players, which was Allen Iverson, right?
Yeah,
He said
big
that he said that I don't want him to be great like Jordan and Bird. I want to be remembered as number three. And it's funny
exactly.
when he said that, right? This was when he was old. This was like his last peak or whatever. But it took a while for him to get there. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like that it
Yeah,
took a lot of maturity, ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I'm like,
He's on his path.
and I'm just like, that's all he just want to leave an impact on this earth. It takes a
Hmm.
man just to say, look, man, I just want to leave an impact. I just want to change the culture because you don't know a lot of folks that just want to change the culture because everybody want to be great at something, but they don't want to impact the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Look
I
what he did for
said,
the NBA. Look how they changed up when he got in the game.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and that stuck with me now that I think about it, and I use it in all of my podcasts because it
Right.
stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It's something that stuck like me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I said, yo, he had to go through a lot of hell though just to say that.
Yeah.
he had to go
It's
through some
pra-
stuff, boy.
it's practice. We ain't talking about
Yeah,
the game. We talking about
yeah,
practice.
yeah. And that's how everything started too with practice. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's just son to think about. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is like, do you want to expand in like different cities and stuff? Like, do you want to meet some more like authors and stuff like that,
um,
or you don't know yet?
you know what? In this business, a lot of times you're just better off staying to yourself, or if you have your own little tight little circle, stay close to that circle. Because this
Hmm.
business, just like the record industry, messy as hell. Y'all don't hear about our messes much because we're not like out there like the singers and the rappers. But if you're like in
Hmm.
these Facebook book circles, oh man, you see the mess. It'd be brutal.
He
So
said,
I'd
"Oh
rather just
man,
it'd be brutal. I rather just stay to myself, man. I ain't want to meet half these people.
right. Hey man, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Indeed, you know what
Hmm.
what I'm saying, and it's funny, right? Because me, when I coach my boys some times like throughout the week, you know what I'm saying, or the weekend, right?
Hmm.
I try to give them like a piece of me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
I give them like my story. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them like, yo, you could be man, you can be anything in the world. You know what I'm saying? You could be the next. LeBron James, because you know all the kids like LeBron James and Steph Curry. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And I tell them that y'all can be that, but be yourselves though. Be yourself first. You know what I'm saying?
be
And
authentic.
yeah, and I know that they take heed to it because they just be like, just be yourself. Yeah, just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's sound
You will get there.
advice.
You know, you will get there. Don't be in a rush to grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what's the best advice that somebody gave you as a rookie in the author business?
Ooh,
What's the best advice that somebody gave you when you first started?
that's crazy because that shit like roll off my head, but like no, because as a rookie, it's like I can't really think of anybody that really gave me any advice. It was like more just observing and like with the whole Irish thing, going through my own growing pains. Like when I came to this game, I was a handful,
Mm,
like I didn't have a lot of friends in this industry. I mean, I had some friends, but a lot of people didn't like me because my personality was like really at times off-putting when I came in this industry. So
mm,
I can't really remember any real solid advice.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I
Right,
was just I was a train wreck when I came in here.
right.
Yeah, I can't even think of any.
Okay, okay, and that's all right though. You know, and it's nothing wrong with it. But so my next question is, what is the best advice you gave somebody that came in?
I never really give advice. This is actually a two-part answer. First one, I
Okay,
never really gave advice before because when I would do it, a lot of newer authors, if you're not part of that in crowd on social media with the authors, they
of
don't really
course.
listen half the time. They don't listen, and then they end up going through what they could have avoided had they listened. But if I was to give
Mm,
advice now, I would just like for guys, I would just tell them just like I told you, just take your time with your project, don't rush it, and just try to stand out. Because everybody's got the same hood book or the same erotica book. Try to stand out whatever it is you write. But for female authors, yeah, I'm probably gonna
mm,
piss a lot of people off with this one. For female authors,
uh-huh.
I want y'all to listen to me closely. If you are going to sign with any male publisher, look at his roster. If all he
Mm,
has is female authors, 9 times out of 10, he either gonna fuck you or he gonna try to.
wow,
So stay away from niggas that's got male authors and nothing but a female roster. You either gonna get a dick or you ain't gonna get a dick. But either way, he gonna try.
wow. And that's coming from a man, y'all. Look,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, you see, I think that's great. Yeah, yo, that is great. Yeah, I mean, advice. Truth be told, and you got folks that's out here that will try and take advantage of you. You know
hmm
what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I've learned too. You know, by just doing like the podcast. You know what I'm saying, or just like help like helping out, or if somebody is your friend that they always want like a book for like half the price and not the whole price. Like I already
Yeah.
know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, oh, like don't know what I you don't know what I had to put in this. I had to put me in the and I had to put my money into it. I had to work
It,
for this.
it,
You know what
it's
I'm
like when
saying?
young boys be like trying to do their music, like get their music thing going. Like,
Mm,
all the hours they put in the studio and no one really wanted to play their music or support them like that. But the minute they get signed, everybody want to come to a
exactly.
show. Everybody wants some free something like you just said. Everybody, nah. Where was y'all at when I
Yeah.
was struggling?
Yeah. Yeah, shoot. Ross Ross said it the best that you ain't shoot with me in the gym. Look, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You wasn't with me shoot like shooting in the gym.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, that's just something to think about, though, man. You know, that's like that's real talk, man. Oh man, wow, like I ain't know how this night was going to be, truth be told, because me and you was just like going back and forth because
Yeah.
I know how it is. Like I did get time to look at your like your profile and get some type of ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. You know, and some of the friends from in the group like asked me for the YouTube link, and I sent that joint out to them, and I'm like, all right, I sent it out, so hopefully, you know what I'm saying, folks will get it, and I see one of my sisters right now just came in. She's a podcaster. What up, Nikki? What's going on? What's going on, sis? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. And she's an author as well, truth be told.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like that's real talk, man. So
Well,
my next question is,
I wish you would have been here when I just gave that piece of advice I just gave.
look. She gonna watch the re. One thing about her, she gonna watch the play. Look,
Okay.
okay, all right. And she said that you know. All right, look. Well, you already know. You know what I'm saying. Like that's real talk. What's up, see? What's going on, my friend? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, all right, cause truth be told, like I had a backup, but I'm like, all right, like me and bro, like we connected all week. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen where his head at, he seen where mine at. I'm checking his temperature, he checking mine. All right, look, it's good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Cause like I
But
said,
it went pretty good though.
yeah, it definitely went good. Do anybody have any questions before my bro leave? Because I still got some questions for him. But do y'all want to ask him some questions, or is y'all watching the replay? Look, look, is y'all trying to catch up? You know what I'm saying on everything. But yeah, like where can they find you at, man? Like how can folks get in contact with you?
They can find all my books on Amazon. T.B. Scott, that's T period B period Scott. Then you can also my other books, my earlier books under Mr. Chronic Black. Mr. Chronic is all one word, and then Black. And then my earlier books under Mr. Chronic 3000, the number 3000 after Mr. Chronic. On
Mm.
Facebook, you can find me on TB Scott. On TikTok, you can find me under the same name, TB Scott. On TikTok, I don't really do book stuff on my TikTok. My TikTok usually be like, just piss some white people off or whatever.
Oh, okay. Look, okay. Hey, man. Hey, man. It is what it is. Can you put your stuff in like the chat?
What you mean? Like in the group chats on
Like
TikTok?
in like the comments? Like, can you post like the comments
No, like
or
on
the?
Instagram and TikTok, you really can't even put the link in there. You can put it there, but it's not gonna do like it does on Facebook. So I usually just put the cover up and then tell them it's available on Amazon when I'm on TikTok or Instagram. But Facebook, you can just put the link in the comments or in the groups.
All right, all right. So I'm gonna just put your name in it because I got because I got a spare device too. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's one thing you know about me. Like I'm always gonna have a spare device. You know, like that's real talk. So I could just make it, you know, easier for them to reach out
Yeah.
to you like that. You know what I'm saying? That would be that would actually work. Truth be told, you know, that right there is awesome though. And I just tagged him too, y'all.
Okay.
I tagged his name. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. If y'all need like a book, you know what I'm saying, or if y'all know somebody that's interested, you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely going down this evening.
It's all
K.W.U podcast.
it's all about that's another thing too. It's all about networking.
Right. And Nikki said, "Good seeing you."
Good
And she
seeing you
said, "Have
too.
a great episode." Hey sis, you already know that this is a great show. When I come back, shoot, I ain't do a show like in like 3 weeks. but but I needed that break though, and I know when I need a break. You know what I'm saying? I know when my
Oh
heart
yeah.
needed to be like, all right, my mental need to get right. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I know when I need a break. So that's what I do. You know?
Exactly. You got to.
I take breaks on everything that I do because like I said, I have a 9 to 5.
Hmm.
Look, and at the end of the week, I want to be left alone.
Don't, shit,
but
don't we all?
but somehow I always find myself writing or I
Hmm.
find myself doing upcoming shows or I find myself like like just selling stuff and mailing stuff out. I always find myself doing that.
Like I say, you staying active.
You know? So that's what it's all about, man.
What
That's what it's all about. What's next for T B Scott, man? Like what's next for him on the horizon?
Well, the next book I have coming out is coming out this month. It is called Faded Memories. And
Mm,
the subtitle is What's Love. And I don't know if you ever heard Mr. Morale and the High Steppers, Kendrick Lamar's album, but he
okay,
got this
yeah.
song called When We Cry Together. And right before the song comes on, a woman says, "This is what the world sounds like. Faded Memories is what the internet dating world sounds like right now." It's about this guy
Ooh,
named, what's his name? Oh my God, my main character. I forgot his name that quick. Well, the main character, his name is Angel, and he just got out of a
okay.
7 month got out of an 11-year relationship. They've been
Oh
broke up for
wow.
7 months, and he has a relationship podcast with his next door neighbor. So a lot of the podcast relationship chapters are going to be everything that everyone's ever said on social media, anything you've ever said in the comments. All I would just go in comments and see what people are saying. And I'm gonna say social media wrote 90% of this book because half of this book is everything that people have been saying on social media when it comes to dating. Whatever men said about women, whatever women
Mhm.
said about men. But there's still a love story
Mhm.
because we're still trying to find out if Angel is going to get back with his ex or if he's going to try to work things out with his co-host who he has a love interest in. But in the process,
Mhm.
he has this relationship podcast where they give out relationship advice. It was kind of like when I did this book, the inspiration was actually Omar Tyree's A Do Right Man because I love that book. And in
Okay.
that book, he worked for a college radio station. Him and the girl he likes. So I'm like, you know what? I want to do a remake of that, but not an official remake, but like a tribute to it. So this book started out as a tribute to that book. But then I'm like, oh, social media is real messy when it's dating. I could really use this for a book. So
Mm.
me and social media wrote this book.
Okay, look, hey, I ain't even mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you at all, man. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know, that's definitely how it's supposed to be. And it's funny because I'm trying to share this stuff like right now. I'm really
Oh,
trying to
okay.
share like all this
Appreciate
stuff.
that.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. You already know. Like I'm sharing everything as of right now. That's one thing you know about me that I try to get the shows in all like groups and stuff like that. It don't matter what group it is. Look, that's one thing about me. I'm definitely going to share. You know
Exactly.
the show and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. You know, so any advice for somebody that is ready to start their own business, what would you
You got
say to them?
be ready. So, well, you should, even as an author, or not even just as an author, it's a business period. You got to invest in yourself, and you got to invest in yourself, and you have to sacrifice. Sometimes there might be something you want to buy, but you know you're trying to get your own business started. You might have to hold off on buying what you wanted to buy. Sometimes you might
Mm,
want to go out and party. Sometimes you got to skip the party because you got to come up with a game plan for how you're gonna get your business off the ground. So you got to
yeah,
sacrifice and invest.
most definitely. I definitely feel you on that one, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's like that's the same thing with me now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I can't spend this money, but I see this, but then I be like, nah, I gotta
Yep.
put. I'm learning to invest now more. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with like me just buying stuff that I really ain't need at that time, or that I'm starting to realize like I could have not bought this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because like me, like I like nice stuff, right? And as you can see, I got on one of my chains. So before I came on, I counted 6 chains, and I'm like, I really ain't need 6 chains. And I'm thinking about the cash now,
Mm-hmm.
that that would have been like 600, like 600 in my pocket, or now that
Exactly.
I'm thinking about it now, like I really ain't need this.
Yeah, I didn't really need 6 chains. I only got
But
one net.
but like I said though, like I like to treat myself, so you know what I'm saying. But sometimes I don't have. But sometimes treating myself is not treating myself. You know what I'm saying? So
But you know
now,
what? It's not bad to treat yourself sometimes. Just don't like go overboard with it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's how I look at that. You know what I'm saying. And I know a lot of folks is coming in like right now. You know, from different groups and different areas, and this is on all platforms right now too. So this is
Okay.
all over the world, like right now. This is on YouTube. This is on Twitch. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. Look, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Man,
get.
that's
I'm
what.
trying to get. Yeah, I'm trying to get the podcast on on the gram on IG and TikTok. But a friend of mine said that I had to do it on the computer, and I'm like, look,
Mhm. You know
I'm like,
what?
I really don't do.
I don't know if you be on TikTok a lot. TikTok on some funny shit right now, especially with
I
black
do.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the stuff you see on TikTok. Like even if you're trying to do something on TikTok, you gotta be careful what you even say on there. You could say the most harmless thing, and like black folks, we getting strikes left and right. But these white
Mm.
folks got posts talking about something they want to hang people from a tree or saying the most racist stuff ever, and then
Oh
don't
wow.
violate the community standards. So I'm like, I wouldn't even try to do a program. I mean, you can go for it, but just be careful. It's like just really monitor what like you saying and what your guests are saying because TikTok be on some funny shit.
Yeah, man. I heard that they be, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk.
And I used to have like a
Wow.
big following on TikTok. It's like my 5th page. I'm like, I ain't even gonna bother with this page no more because I'm tired of getting strikes.
Right. Hey man. I heard that indeed, man. But I'm not gonna keep you too long. Like this was a great show this evening, and I'm glad that you took your time out this evening just to come and kick it with us. That's what KWU stands for. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
my
Yeah, I
friend
like that.
T.W.U, he came and he was kicking it with us this evening, and those that were in the comments, they came and they was kicking it with us this evening as well, guys. Uh, do you uh, do you want to leave anybody with any words of encouragement before we be out of here?
Uh, I'll always say like when whatever you do, like I said, I want legend status in this game. Whatever you do, go for legend status. Don't half-ass nothing. If you want to do something, make sure you want to be the best at it. Don't never tell nobody. Don't never let nobody tell you that your whatever it is you're searching for is too high. Like Jada Kiss said, the sky's only the view, it's never the limit. And he is so right about that. Go for
Mm.
legend status. Go for legend status. And I also want to say thanks for having me on. I meant to say that earlier. I wanted to also say thanks for having me on your program as well.
Oh no, look, look, you is all right, man. You know what I'm saying. And as you can see, I got the bird in the background because you from Philly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
honestly,
saying.
go birds.
And that's one of my favorite bird though. You know what I'm saying. It's something about the ego that is so powerful, and I believe that if that is if you're connected with me or you know what I'm saying? If you a friend of mine, if I call you brother or sister, you're definitely an eagle. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that, and somebody had to tell me that too, like years ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Mm.
why I'm like, yo, that's my bird right there. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the funny part about bro, like I'm not even far from you. I'm in the city of Chester. I'm right across the bridge. Truth be
I've been in
told,
the Chester one time. I said never again. What I think was in some part. What's it called out there in Chester? Like Zulu Nation or something.
that that probably was before my time. Look,
Oh, okay.
look, look. That probably was before my time.
Yeah,
Look, and it's funny.
this was like back in the '90s.
Oh, see, I was a kid. See, I look, look. Now, when somebody see the show, that they probably be like, "Wow," you know, like
Yeah,
that's real tough. Wow. Dad, he said the 90s.
yeah.
Jeez.
Chester was one and done for me.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, y'all, this is, yeah, Breon, from K.W.U podcast. I mean, this is TB Scott. I mean, he came and he was kicking it with us this evening. I say, y'all, watch the replay. If y'all have any questions, I tagged him. You can inbox him. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that he'll respond. You know what I'm saying? Right back quick. Just reach out. He may have the answers. He may have the advice. He may can guide you to the road to success. Just reach out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, TTB,
Oh,
my brother. I hope you.
can I shout the missus real quick?
Oh, go ahead. Look, shout out to the missus, man.
I hope you're watching, baby. I'm about to hit you up in a minute. But I hope you're watching. Love you.
Oh, oh, I heard that, man. I heard that. Thanks, my brother. I appreciate you for being here, man.
All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate you having me on there.
All right, man.
All right,
Peace.
peace.
Yep. Peace. Guys, that was Mr. T.D. Scott, man, on K.W.U. podcast this evening, man. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I leave. I always leave out with like great songs. You know what I'm saying? I always leave out with like gospel rap. You know what I'm saying? Or one of my favorite rappers that are conscious rappers. But I'm gonna leave out with my boy Zay Hill, man. And the name of this song is Devoted, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace. Yep, let's go.
They told me once you get some money, then you gon' have more problems. I told them sit back and relax, cause I ain't tripping on solving. I know that change can make you nervous when you come from the bottom. We got planted up in the mud, but every seed got a blossom. I got the money here with different when you grow. I've been sticking to the script cause I'm the road. Speaking to the blind, seeking you from fun. I don't need a single dollar, so you know I'm chosen. I get money. Last week I hit a home run, made it out the darkness, I can finally see the whole sun. Born again, I'm on my second life, but it ain't no rerun, I'm up in paradise. I'ma keep it real, my brother still be swinging sticks like they had top on. And all of my angels swinging sticks for me, I promise every demon gets locked up. I'm knowing they ain't think that I would turn to God after after I dropped out. Practice what I preach, I made my words become a lifestyle. Used to have the ice up in my heart, now I'm on fire. I'm a lipstick, I be shining bright. They told me once you get some money, then you gon' have more problems. I told them sit back and relax, cause I ain't tripping on solve them. I know that change can make you nervous when you come from the bottom. We got planted up in the mud, but every seed got a blossom. But that is money, it went different where you go. I've been sticking to the script, cause I'm the road. Sticking to the blood, seeking hip hop fun. How to be the single dollar, so we control. And I'm a big baby, but ain't nobody on it. Change, like I said, it was in the up there, and they can get you. For this month, I'm making it in my soul. I ain't really kidding, I'm really out of the flow. Let me turn your eyes, I got to be alone. I wake up so much, I'm trying to be better than you. I can't change, but I'm a better than I'm standing on a platform. I'm on the foundation as solid as a rock. That's my God. I ain't never dropping down. Nobody stopping what we got. Learn to change the people that was literally being up. To show what I got. They told me once you get the money, then you come from two problems. Sit back and relax, cause I ain't tripping on top. That change can make you nervous when you come from the bottom. We got planted up in the mud, but every seed got a blossom. But that is money, it way different when you go. I've been sticking to the script, cause I'm the road. Sticking to the blood, seeking you gon' find how to be the single